Carl. I see that you're well prepared for the day. Are you going deep sea fishing? What's with the mask and snorkel?
My wife Karen said the only way that I could go fishing with you is if I wore my mask and stayed socially distant from you. I have not yet qualified for the vaccine, so can't be too careful.
Is that really necessary? With your luck, you can't catch anything anyways. My better half Linda didn't say a word to me about that, though. She did say that if I went fishing one more time, I should take a long walk off a short pier.
I think you're bringing home roses and cooking dinner tonight, huh?
Yeah. The other weird thing today was that all my fishing stuff was gone, and I could only find my Disney princess pole. I wonder where all my other stuff went. I do have my good trusty Lucky Fishing hat, though, so we're bound to catch our limit. Alright, Carl, a few ground rules before you get in the boat. Rule 1, you don't have any bananas with you, right?
No bananas. Check. What's up with that?
Well, bananas have been found floating at many shipwrecks, so they're bad luck. The second rule, remember, always start the trip off right. Use your right foot first when getting in the boat.
Right foot first. Check.
Did you bring anything to christen the boat with? I'm thinking a toast with Dr. Pepper would be good.
Dr. Pepper. Check. Here's to tight lines and wet bobbers. So, how was your fishing trip with Bob the other day? What'd you learn?
Well, that was an interesting day. So me and Bob were out fishing over there at the bridge by the Lutheran church.
Yeah, I know the one.
So, anywho, a funeral procession passes over the bridge, and Bob stands up, takes his hat off, and puts it over his heart. I said, gee, Bob, I didn't know you had it in you. Bob replied, it's the least I could do. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Did I ever tell you about my no-good brother-in-law from Minnesota? He likes to tip a Dr. Pepper or two back, if you know what I mean.
Is that the one named after a tractor, Massey or something like that?
Yeah, that's Oliver. So back to my story. So he wants to tell me about how they ice fish in Minnesota. So he takes me to this big patch of ice, drills a hole, peers down into it, and a voice from above says, "There's no fish down there!" He walks several yards away, drills another hole, and peers down into it. Again the voice goes, "There's no fish down there!" He walks about 50 yards away, drills another hole, and again the voice says, "There's no fish down there!" He looks up to the sky and asks, "God, is that you?" "No, silly, I'm the ice rink manager."
Well, I have a story for you. So, my neighbor loves to go fishing, maybe a little too much. Anyway, Alex had a terrible day fishing on the lake, out in the blazing sun all day, without a single bite. Nothing. Nada. Zero. Zilch. So anyway, on his way back home, he stopped at the grocery store and went to the fish counter and asked the fish guy for 4 catfish. He then said to pick 4 large ones and throw them at me. "Why do you want me to throw them at you?" asked the fish guy. "So I can tell my wife, in all honesty, that I caught them," Alex said. "Well, that's fine," the fish guy said, "but I suggest that you take the walleye." "Why's that?" asked Alex. "Well, your wife came in earlier today and said that if you came by, you should take the walleye. That's what she'd like for supper tonight," he replied with a grin.
I guess the fish don't like what I'm serving today. Wiggle worm a la mode.
Fun fact about fish. Fish have over 27,000 taste buds, whereas humans only have 9,000. I guess I'm lucky that Linda is a good cook.
Mike, you're a wealth of worthless information sometimes.
All of this is very useful info. How about that the average fish has a brain about 1/15 the size of a human's, and they outsmart us all the time. And they're still smarter than you, Carl. Hey Carl, did you spill your Dr. Pepper? My feet are getting wet.
Nope, I knocked that one out a long time ago. I think our ship is sinking. Let me check my tackle box. It might have some flex tape. Uh-oh. Karen packed me a banana.
Abandoned ship, abandoned ship.